shining steel and morning star. We call upon the gods above. In ancient text it was foretold. We are the legion to ride into the dawn. No war will take its toll, but we will carry on. So raise your banners to the sky, and let us hear your battle cries. Now let the horns resound and call for victory. Our hearts and plans, but we are fierce and we are free. So loose your arrows to the sky, and raise your magic steel on
It is time. Let it begin. Greetings and salutations.
Arcadum jump scare.
Welcome, everybody, to Ancients and Ages, The Shattered Second, Episode 4. Brought to you by S.E. Johnson. Have it your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The best part of waking up is going back to sleep.
Just going
Just go
back
and
to
go
sleep.
up.
Oh, God. Anyway, who wants to give me the recap?
I shall give the recap.
Alright, let me get you some music and we'll get started.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Last time on Ancient Ages, The Shattered Second, we were fighting a Minecraft Steve looking thing, but due to him being not canon, we were not allowed to keep fighting him, and instead we were placed in the front of something called Refinement. We go in, hear some noises from some rooms. First one we found was like an alchemy room, but the books weren't any good. Then there was a crate there with some like weirdly shaped metal. Found a barrel of water. Then Aurora found this really expensive alchemical device, but it was pretty delicate, so we couldn't take it. Then then there was blueprints for an elixir. I don't know what kind it was, and apparently it wasn't finished yet. Then there was more alchemy stuff I couldn't understand. So then we just moved on to the next room eventually. Found out more damage books, but there were some good potions on the shelf, and I now have a potion of flying. And then Ratty found a chest, which found a bucket, which he gave to me. And that really meant a lot to me. But in the midst of me looking at my bucket, Ratty opens another door to find a really, really big crystal. We decide that, yeah, we're not gonna deal with that right now. And I wanted to go and put some water in the bucket so I could drink from it, but it all just turned to steam. And then Jinso helped me figure out that it was the bucket that was melting things. And so now I owe him a dagger. And then the others found a room that had a bunch of weird magical lightning and stuff like that. Meanwhile, I just had a full bucket of molten metal. I didn't know where to put it, so I poured it on the ground. We tell the rest of the people about this, and then Aurora finds out that the bucket actually is magical. What do we do next? Oh yeah, we found the room that was had a device in the back. We decided not to touch that one. Rathu then opened up another door after failing to open up another door, and then we found a laboratory with apparently like a machine that was supposed to take you to another place, but it's inoperable, whatever that means. And then we found instructions for something called a VOS. And then we found some materials, then we found a forge, and now we're trying to make the VOS.
You know, Bongo gives me the idiot savant vibe. Because you recited the entire session. And then you're just like, I don't know how things work. But you remember everything that happens to you. So it's kind of like a nice juxtaposition to be in. But anyway, an inspiration for you, I suppose.
Thank you.
Bongo never forgets.
My mind is like a steel trap.
I meant this like a steel trap,
I don't.
like a mockingbird.
A mockingbird?
The
Mockingbird?
machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Enigma there. What music was I using for you guys? This one?
Just heavy metal starts playing. Uh-oh.
There we go. Okay, so when we last left off, the last little bit that was left out was that you guys were fooling around, as we do, dealing with these crystals and their various crafting ingredients, trying to create a VOS.
Yeah.
As a reminder, and also for chat, who might not remember any of this, say this, okay. Currently, you have access to the following plentiful stocks: iron, bronze, sand, water, oil, silver flux, ruby, emerald, sapphire, topaz, true silver, cold iron, infernal steel, celestial steel, butter, alcohol, salt, sugar, bone, and mana crystal. So far, you have created 1 stock of Nephilim steel, 1 stock of silvered glass, 1 stock of true silver, 1 stock of primed steel, 1 stock of diamond dust, and 1 star opal. What you need to complete the VOS is 3 stocks of animal fat, 3 stocks of quicksilver, 1 stock of Nephilim steel, 1 stock of Mithrael, and 1 stock of silvered glass.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys like to do?
I would like to ask first, what kind of oil is it? Is it just like crude or like a vegetable or animal oil? Who knows?
It is an animal oil.
Okay,
Nice.
good, because that might be a part of the animal fat. If it needs to be specifically animal, we could take bones and stuff and see if we could get that working. But we did make somewhat of a list of things we were going to throw together and see what sticks.
Go on.
Okay. Well, the first thing we wanted to attempt, or the first thing we have on our list, is taking the star opal and combining it with mana crystal.
Okay.
So-
once again, tell me what you're
Yes.
doing. Don't infer to me what you'd like to do.
Okay, yes.
Maybe we wait with that one, you know?
Will you want to wait with that one? Okay,
We can wait on that one.
alright. Then the other one is, alright, I'm going to get the true silver, boil that down first in the bucket, then I'm going to get the silver flux and mana crystals and put them in.
Okay. You boil the true silver, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
You now have boiled true silver. It is melted down.
Mhm.
What do you do next?
I add silver flux to it,
Okay.
and
do
then
next?
when that has mixed it, I add the mana crystal,
Okay.
and then I put it into the cooling station stone crucible.
True silver, silver flux. And
Playing Build a Metal.
mana crystal.
Yes, what metallurgical mysteries will we find today?
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
That is going to be. Alright, that is 1 stock of astral steel.
Astral steel. Fantastic.
Okay, what next?
Alright. So, I would like to... I'm going to get the celestial steel into the bucket first.
Okay, melting celestial steel. Celestial steel's not melted.
I will get 1 stock of infernal steel and add it to it as well.
Okay, it's now mixing together.
Next, I will get cold iron and add it to it.
Okay, it's now mixing together.
Finally, I'll grab a mana crystal and add it to that concoction,
Okay,
and then put it into the stone crucible for cooling.
as you add the mana crystal, the contents will burst outwards from the bucket,
Knew it.
splattering steel and magically enchanted slag all over the ground, and now it seems to resemble the bits and pieces of twisted silvered metal that you saw from before.
I see.
Anybody got smithing tools as a trained?
Pongo
Okay.
does.
Go ahead and roll that for me now.
It's a D20 plus character level plus proficiency.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, come on.
It would seem that some combinations will result in silver slag.
Okay.
Oh.
So that's basically the failed outcome.
In this regard,
If we had
in this
too much,
regard,
it does that.
in this regard, Bongo believes you used too many base materials.
Okay. Interesting.
Then maybe the Nephilim steel, the cold iron, and the mana stone. Then I don't know if we tried that yet or not.
No, but that was a. There are a level of that. Yeah. Okay.
It would be almost the same though, because
It's almost the same, but it has one stabilized material with two other
Has less
bases.
base.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Okay.
how you made Nephilim steel?
Celestial
Yeah,
steel and infernal steel.
No. Yep.
You know, it might be also the cold iron might be too much because cold iron isn't it good against demons and such? So maybe it innately mixing with infernal steel is bad.
Well, also
That's
cold iron's magical
speculation.
resistant as well.
Did we end up doing? We did. That's how we got the true silver.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I would like to take the Nephilim steel. I'm going to take the Nephilim steel and melt it down again.
Okay.
The one stock we have, and I'm going to add a mana crystal to it. And then put it into the crucible.
As it hardens and cools, you will see one stock of Nephilim steel.
Okay, so that's just interesting. All right.
Make me another
It does.
smithing tools kit check.
Yay. Hopefully I do better this time. I did.
It would seem that advanced alloys require more advanced fluxes and catalysts in order to be affected.
Okay, good to know. Alright. So we need a special form of mana crystal, or like a charged mana crystal form to do so. Okay. 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 I think at this point, and this is just me throwing out suggestions, we find ways to maybe infuse a mana crystal to make it stronger.
Why don't you just put two together and see what it makes?
Like,
I mean, sure. Like that's one base, but I was thinking
Yeah.
also adding something like silver salt to it and seeing what would happen. But
Why don't we just start simple first and then get creative?
yeah. All right. Then I will do that. I will get 2 stocks of mana crystal and melt them together in the pot.
Okay.
And see and put that into cool.
It will cool into a mana crystal.
crazy.
We
Fair
could do
enough.
one of your original ideas, Aurora, Aurora, and put
Mhm.
that star you got with the mana crystal and see what happens.
Yeah, we could, but it's if what Bongo says is right, advanced materials, which I assume the Star Opal is, needs a stronger form of catalyst to react to. That's why I'm focusing on the mana aspect of it. And with that, because we have done those two, which make. We have done the True Silver and Silver Flux, which makes. Did we do True Silver alone in Mana Crystal?
No.
No, I don't think we did. All right, then I will. That will be my next attempt. I will melt down True Silver and a Mana Crystal together and cool it in the Stone Crucible.
In that order?
True Silver first, Mana Crystal second,
Yeah,
then Stone Crucible.
you melt the true silver. You melt the mana crystal into it.
And yeah, and we cool it.
It has no effect. It creates more true silver.
Okay. Interesting. More true.
Could I make a
Oh,
could
yeah,
one
go
of them
ahead.
make a smithing kit check, like with the I guess like with the new knowledge that he has of like which of these like metals would be the best for trying to create mithril?
No, you cannot make a check to get the answer.
No.
Gotcha.
Okie dokie. Next thought. Did we do? No, that's how we got True Silver. Was Cold Iron Mana Crystal. Okay. Let's try. I'm going to start with a Mana Crystal this time. So 1 Mana Crystal, and then I am going to add the Silver Flux to it. Is that a Fabio?
It's a fabuloso.
Bom dia?
Sorry for the audience.
Bom dia!
Boa tarde.
Bom dia, meus Fabio! Oh!
Yay! The gang's all together, guys.
Yay!
So, how are you in Portuguese?
Estou bem. Como estás?
Good.
Good.
Como estás?
Yes,
Or-
actually.
is it como es? I think it's como esto or something like that, right? In Portuguese, I know it's different, like a little different.
Yes. The
Como estou is how am I. Como estás is how are you.
Mucho
Is it-
gusto.
Is it the same in Portuguese?
Yep.
No. Good.
I'm for
Anyway,
Excellent.
Portuguese. Listen.
what are you trying to do now?
I was the Mana Crystal and Silver Flux. I wanted to combine those two together and see what we get.
Just a mana crystal and silver flux?
It sounds like I should add more to it, but
No,
for the
I am
control,
confirming.
yes,
So
that is it.
You put the
Probably a
mana
mistake.
crystal in, you melt it, and then you put the silver flux on top of it. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then to cool it.
It produces 1 stock of prime flux. Primed
Interesting.
flux.
Primed Flux.
So I have an idea. I was just kind of thinking about this. What if we do the Celestial Steel, the Prime Steel, and that Primed Flux?
I don't know. We could try it. The thought I had was just doing the Primed Flux and the Primed Steel, but do we want to add more to it, or just go with the primed things we have and see what happens?
We're at a point to where like we're no closer to getting it. So
Okay.
it doesn't really matter which one we do first.
All right. Well, since we know how to make them, and we have more of the slag here with us, I will take 1 stock of the primed steel, starting with melting that down, and then add the primed flux to it. And cool it and see what we get.
First ingredient is
Primed steel.
then
The primed flux.
anything else?
No. I'm just trying those two for now.
Okay.
We should have thrown some salt on it.
It's just some seasoning in there.
The big gem maybe as well, right?
All right.
These.
As you cool off the primed steel and the primed flux, you create 1 stock of mithril.
We got there! Now we have to figure out the fat. Okay, alright, cool. So that was the matter of it. Alright. Okie dokie. It also might be an overthinking point. So what do you guys think?
Butter and oil first.
Yeah.
Butter and oil. Let's make
Butter and
something
oil.
tasty.
Don't forget to put the salt in.
Don't forget the salt. Alright,
Or the lamb sauce.
or the lamb sauce. Okay. Alright. I didn't see that as an option. But,
You didn't
Yes.
look hard at it.
so I believe this time, this combination, we're starting with. Alright, let me restart. I will take the butter and put it into the melting crucible. And once that is deliciously melted, I will add 1 stock of oil to it. Then cool it and see what we get.
You receive 1 stock of animal fat.
Let's go. Now, we learned that quicksilver is just melted true silver. Is that the same as molten or no? Is it like it has to be alchemically melted down or rendered to a liquid state?
True silver, quicksilver is melted. True silver.
Okay. Okay. Alright, right. So I think with that we have everything to try to put the last suit together.
Silver glass.
Because then I would...
Sand and silver salt, we did that already.
Yes, we got that already. Then I will do that combination 2 more times to get the other 2 stocks of animal fat, the butter and oil.
Mm-hmm.
So we have that. And then I'm wondering, because you said there were canisters, we just fill them up with the ingredients, and each one for each ingredient.
On the manufacturing machine, yes. Or the fabricator.
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, then we'll start putting the ingredients in, and I will melt down 3 stocks of true silver and just pour that directly into the fabricator. One of these fabricator canisters. I hope that's enough.
All right. As you place
Of
the
course.
required ingredients into the fabricator, the machine begins to vroom. It seems to be primed and ready, but it is not activating.
Mhm. Do I add the blueprint in, or is that already added in?
You have not placed the blueprints inside yet.
Alright, then I will add the blueprints and go to hopefully activate the machine.
As you place the blueprints
Yeah.
inside, you will hear the machine begin to activate. A control panel will appear before you in front of the fabricator. You will see a black screen of the same strange glass that you've been seeing throughout this place. You will see that upon it are words written in Taladani. And they say... you guys can read it, right?
Oh yeah, I have the Eyes of the Ringkeeper equivalent.
Okay. So
Revelation.
the words upon the strange black screen say ingredient required. One of the canisters will open. 1 stock of rubber.
Rubber. Huh. Yep. Can I select my character? Thank you. It's asking for rubber. Do we know what rubber is in this fantasy, or is it known, or is it still in that sci-fi area?
You know that rubber is a form that it's a material that has been produced in the south, in Saphir, from the lands of Calcatesh. Those of you that are foreigners may roll nature checks if you wish.
So the reaction, the fuck is rubber, is bad. Give it inspiration to any of those.
I don't mind. I have a +0.
Those are sufficient. In Calcatesh, rubber is made in one of 2 ways. The first is by the use of specific trees from the abhorrent arboreal, which can be melted down and synthesized to create the stretchable material. The second is derived out of the oils of the ancient dead creatures that roam the Tsar.
Okay.
Dead stuff for trees. We got any?
Dead stuff and tree. Well, I mean, oil is for animals, but I don't know about being ancient.
Bone, maybe.
Bone? Okay. Well, all right. Well, we can give that a go.
Still have some animal fat.
Does it? Well, I mean, we could always make more. Then, all right. Aurora will take some bone and melt it back down in the crucible, along with 1 stock of
Hold on.
oil.
As you melt the bone, you can see that the liquid it creates is a black, viscous-looking material.
Oh. Okay. Wait, is this okay? She'll ask the Calcutesians of the group. Is this like similar to the rubber stuff you've seen before? At least it's melted for.
Well, I've never melted rubber. But it's the right color.
Okay, then I'll just try cooling this melted bone into a solid and see if that's the rubber we're looking for.
All right, as you melt it down, you will see that it cools into a material called phosphorate.
Phosphorate.
An alchemical ingredient.
Okay. Huh. I don't believe that's the same thing we want with the oil. With the not the oil, for the rubber. I wouldn't be surprised if that was some contributor to it. Okay. In my next attempt, suppose is phosphorite. Phosphorate. Alright. My next experiment will be adding the oil. So I will add oil to the crucible, and then I'll try adding the bone to it and see what we get.
Hey, one step at a time. What do you do first?
I will... Do we want to start with melting oil? Actually, I think I'll start with the bone first and get back to the molten phosphorate state.
Well, it doesn't really become molten so much as it's it looks more like ash.
Okay, and then I will mix in some oil to it.
Okay.
I will add oil after the bone, but yeah.
So bone, melt, ash, then you add the oil.
Then I add the oil,
Okay.
slush it around, and cool it.
And that will produce 1 stock of rubber.
Woo! Yay! Thanks for the advice on the dead things there, Rathu. That really sped it up.
And that was Jinso.
It was? Oh, cool.
Nah.
He's very quiet.
Yeah,
You- Then I will add the 1 stock of rubber to the canister that opened and put it into the machine.
All right.
The fabricator.
After the machine whirs and bums and clicks, eventually this canister will open.
Aurora will investigate. Go have a look. Is this the...
Yep. As you walk over
Yep.
towards the southeastern corner of the room, you will see within the open canister what appears to be a suit.
Huh.
A form of clothing that seems to fully encompass the body. There is what appears to be a break in the center of it, and a metallic... Well, you guys have zippers, so a metallic form of a zipper in the center. And also, you can see that there is a sort of thin mesh of glass where a helmet is worn.
Huh. Well, I think this is the VOS from the blueprint.
That looked weird.
I think it's some sort of protective suit. It's completely covered.
Bonga will hold the bucket up to the suit. Should we melt it?
No, that's what we were trying to make with all the melted stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. No, don't melt that.
Oh,
Do not melt that, please. We'll have to go through all that again. There's a lot of things we melted down. So
Bonga just
it
gonna
may...
vent, yeah.
Okay. This could provide the kind of, well, at least one of us, the protection needed to bypass most of the mana infection. Maybe I don't know what the because we learned it was like Voidka operation suit. I don't know what Voidka is exactly. but if it's some sort of dangerous mana substance, then maybe it'll suffice to protect us against this. Like these areas with rich mana.
Are we just gonna make one, or are we gonna try to make a couple of them?
We can. Aurora will remove the suit from the device. Can we reuse the blueprint, or was it just like a one-time ka-ching?
The blueprint is still inside of it.
Okay, cool. Well, as far as I'm aware, we have everything we need. Like, we know what combinations to make now to possibly make one for all of us, seeing the ingredients. There's plenty of it, if we want to. I don't know how they'll stand up in combat, but for some things you don't want to breathe, maybe?
Arcadum, is that enough metal that it would block me out of using my magic and stuff for like the druid thing?
You have no idea even what it's fully comprised of, so you don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Like, the only thing we know is that there is steel in its creation.
Yep.
Like, it looks like it's mostly animal fat with this hard, like that, but hardened. Like, what color is it?
It is the color of silver.
Silver.
It almost looks like a mesh worn over the outside.
Huh. That's actually quite pretty of a material. Well, shall we make one for each of us? That way, if we need to go to like a place that has way too much of this corruption, maybe it'll protect us. Or if we encounter any of this Voidka in the future, we'd have something that would at least stop it from harming us, or at least give us more time to deal with it.
Maybe we should test it first, to see if it's worth the time even.
Alright. I mean...
Well, do you want to test it, Matthew?
Bro. Do you see what that thing is? It's corrupted silver shit. I'm not putting that on.
Okay.
Aurora will sigh at that. Okay, I mean, I directed us to making this. I'll try it out.
I mean, I can try it out. I'll survive.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Feel free. And she will hand the VOS to the Bongo.
First thing Bongo will do is he will, I guess, size up the suit, and I'm assuming Bongo would need to take off his armor in order to then put the suit on.
Yes, it takes your armor slot.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Alright.
Oh, yes.
Alright.
Aurora will help you put it on.
Yeah. Bongo will take the time to take off his splint. And then slip into the
Don't
VOS.
put it in the bucket.
Oh, my apologies.
I just imagined this little silver orc in a hazmat suit holding his bucket.
Alright, so Bongo equips the VOS.
Uh-huh.
No, wait.
There we go.
There's a hazmat symbol.
Don't ruin your hat.
The hat squished underneath the helmet.
Yeah, that will be squished underneath.
Yeah.
So, right. You would then, take the hat out and then just hand the hat to Aurora. I don't think I should wear this, but this, and then zip it back up.
Oh, okay. She will look towards Jinzo for a moment, holding the hat before back to Bongo. Okay, I'll hold on to it for you. And then she will wear the hat in the most easiest place to hold it. The beacon has been
Unacceptable.
passed.
Unacceptable. A new hand touches the door.
By the end of this campaign, everyone will have worn the hat.
The hat is mandatory. The hat is
So,
the friends we made along the way.
So, what now?
I guess we could try one of the rooms that had a lot of that magic corruption in it. The ones that were, safer. Not the one that literally vaporized a table in front of us. Maybe not that. Maybe don't start with that one.
But how will we know
Itch
the limits of it?
or burn.
Well, we can work our way up. No, actually, I don't really think we should try that one.
There's a room with a heavier thing of mana just up, like literally like a room up or two. Why don't we just try there first?
The one with the other door, you know.
Yeah, we could just go up here and have a look. Whoop. Yes,
Whilst
understood.
moving in this suit, Bongo, your movement speed is halved. It is not easy to move around in.
Oh,
See Bongo just waddling around.
does it squeak because of the
He's
rubber?
even slower.
Oh. I don't think we use this for any kind of combat. This room here, Bongo.
Be right back. I have to take care of a quick chore, like 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. Then we'll talk. Okay, so
This suit was weird.
yeah.
Uh,
I imagine I haven't seen any kind of clothing like that ever.
Bongo then just breathe his breath onto the inside of the mask and fog it up. Oh,
Huh. Where did rain go?
Does it feel like it's burning your skin?
no. I mean, like, I guess, like, it is, like, kind of hot. It is kind of hot in it, but, it feels fine, aside from, can't really move very well.
Or can you ever move? No.
No.
Exactly. Think of the user issue.
Bongo will frown.
Okay. I can't really move well in this armor. Skill issue. Oh. Yes. So, it's just awkward to move around in, huh? Well, it is a shiny suit of. I don't even know if I want to call it armor.
I don't know. I would probably call it a robe, but, kind of like, I don't know. That or a bag.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a bag,
True.
but it fits your whole body.
Okay. Well, that might be part of it, so that just about anyone can fit into it.
Like a body bag.
A bag for your body? Yeah, okay. But that is an interesting thought with this suit. We might only need one if we can keep to safer areas. Because it just if I have to interfere with something to like understand what it does or read it, you'd only need me to be protected and go in by myself to do it. But
Well, does that mean we could go back to those other rooms?
oh,
Maybe.
probably. I couldn't tell
Come
you
back.
to be certain. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I have to ask you a question, Arcadum. Does it
Sure.
squeak when he moves in it?
No, it more like rattles.
Rattles?
Like, yeah, like someone's carrying around
Rattles?
like a big sack of coins.
Ching, ching, ching. Gotcha.
It is not
Anyway,
stealthy.
I want to go through this door now.
It is not stealthy. Chainmount. Well, it's all up to you now, Bongo, if you want to go check out that room.
All right. I'll get on that. Longer that opens this door. I'll step inside.
All right. Bongo, as you step inside, you can feel the heaviness in the air. You can feel the energy pressing against the suit. You can feel it suddenly start to vibrate. For a moment, you're not really sure what's happening, but then you notice that the energy is displaced, making the suit easier to walk around in. It expands outwards, almost like it's inflating. The suit becomes nearly weightless, and except on your wrists and your neck and on your ankles, you barely feel that it is even there.
Oh,
Oh shit.
this is weird.
Bongo, are you going to explode? Wait, tell us what's going on.
It feels really light.
Oh,
Like, I don't feel the suit anymore.
huh. So it reacts to the mana as well. Well, that's
Is
good
it
to know.
magic?
I have no. Well, I guess I should be the one to check. Can I arcana the suit to see if it is indeed magic? Or another
Sure.
one of these mundane marvels?
You have no idea.
It's hard to tell. Oh, he's moving around easier.
Wait, what?
Wait, he's.
He walked past the door.
But
I
I thought we, you know,
Yeah, whatever. Check it out.
yeah, go have a look at it.
okay. All right. Bongo gazes.
What you see before you is a large vat with clear glass on the top. A strange light emanates from within it, showing what appears to be the appendages of some creature. There is also a control panel to the south.
I'll kind of then just like take a walk around it and try to get a better look at what's inside.
Perception check.
Let's go.
So, the creature that you see inside is humanoid, you think. Its elves are long and pointed, like in elves. Its ears are long and pointed like an elf. And you can see that the rest of its body seems to contort to this strange liquid. It's not really clear whether or not the creature is the liquid, or If they're separate, you just don't know.
Hmm. Okay. Ongo then walks back, walks over to the door, and we'll try to push it open. Or try to open it.
All right. As you open the large door in front of you, a blast of that energy will emanate outwards. You guys standing there in front of this door while it's open?
I mean,
Basically,
we would have been trying to keep an eye on Bungo, unfortunately.
The energy bursts past him and starts flowing towards this door.
Good luck. Close the door.
Okay.
Okay.
The energy bursts past you, Bongo, and fills the hallway. It is heavy, and once again feels difficult to move, but this time not from the armor. It's almost as if you are walking through mud.
Well, with that knowledge, Bongo will not believe he's in any danger. And look at the room. Oh, those are some big crystals.
Within the room, you will see two enormous crystals, a large piece of metal connecting them, crates and barrels in the room, and energy pulsing between the two of these.
Anyways, Ongo then will check the crates over here.
The crates and barrels, whatever they once had inside of them, are long since gone. Veins of mana ripped through them.
Ongo then walk over here, and I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing.
You discover that there is one object within the crates and barrels that seem to have survived this throttling of mana. What you find appears to be some kind of tool.
Ongo will pick it up.
What you find appears to be some kind of tool. As you're a smith, you're aware of different tools like tongs and hammers and files and things like that. This certainly seems to be more like a carpentry tool. It almost gives you a reminder of like it's some kind of... almost like a wrench in a way.
Okay. Last thing Bongo's gonna do is he's gonna like... How could I put this? He's just gonna look at the mana crystals and their bases and the metal pipe. See if there's anything obvious that jumps out.
Well, do you have Arcana trained?
Nope.
Okay. Do you have Investigation trained?
Nope.
Do you have Perception trained?
No.
There is no new information Bongo reveals to himself.
Looks normal to me. Then, oh, taking the tool, you will walk out of here, and then we'll close the door. And after closing the door, he will kind of just wait a bit to see how this room reacts. See if it's still filled.
Eventually, it seems to equalize to what it was before.
Fong will then just go over and open the door.
You guys will see Bongo.
Hey, he lives.
Yeah, I found this. Oh, right. Close the door. Fong will then hold up the almost wrench. I don't know what this is. It
No, wait.
looks like a carpentry tool.
Great.
Yeah. Wait, you go into a room filled with deadly mana and you find a common. Is that a common carpentry tool? It doesn't. I'm
So
assuming it doesn't look
I
like
said
it.
that to Bongo because he doesn't fucking know what it is. It's an implement.
An implement.
An arcane implement.
Very well. May I arcana the arcane implement?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Whatever this is, it seems to deal with energy diffusion. A tool used to adjust the amount of energy flowing to and from two spaces.
I don't know what
Wait,
kind of
that's-
carpentry could be done in this place.
It's not a
Yeah, not much
carpenter
good.
tool. Bongo. It's a magic
Oh.
implement. I think
Oh, that
it
makes
can-
more sense.
I think it's used to control the amount of energy going to places. Maybe it can be used on these crystals to limit the amount of energy they put out.
Okay, Bongo then will hand it to Aurora.
Okay. Aurora will take it with the claws on her fingers, just think, okay, I don't know if this is even safe for me to hold because of what room it was in.
Oh, okay. Bongo takes it back.
No, I mean she still holds. No, I'm still gonna take it. I just want to be careful with it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
So, what now?
That's a good question. So it worked. You're not, burning up. Apart from the heat of this suit in general, but
I mean,
I think
still hard
that-
to move.
it's still hard to move. Well, I think that proves it. It does protect against the excess mana in this place. It would be worth to have one for each of us then.
Is it heavy?
Yeah, how much does it weigh?
Excellent question. How much does it weigh?
When you're not in the energy, it feels like 50 pounds of extra weight.
Ooh.
It's like not as much as Splint.
Yeah, I don't have space for that.
Okay. But
when
when I was in all the energy, it felt really light. Like lighter than what you're wearing.
Oh. So would Aurora have been able to pick up the suit to give it to Bongo? Is what I'm talking about.
I mean, yeah, for a moment, but not to carry it around.
Okay, it's very heavy. All right. Actually, that's another problem. We can't carry a lot of extra weight.
Rathiu is going to quickly tap the ring finger on the suit. One time.
Okay?
Does anything happen?
No.
Ah, it's safe. It's not the bad metal isn't too bad. But it's still too heavy.
Huh.
Okay.
Well, I mean, with this implement, I think maybe I can reset some of these crystals, maybe lower the amount of mana seeping into this place, making it safe. There was also that one room back down by the furnace, by the fabricator that we didn't check out.
That is true, yes. Now Bongo can open it.
Yeah.
Okay. You sure you wanna try it? What if
Well, he has the
something
suit.
happens? Oh, I forgot he moves slow. My bad.
Alright. I don't want to. Yeah.
I'm just
I
going
don't
to
know.
wait here. I believe
think
in
the
you,
door was
buddy.
locked. Is the door? Well, we'll see.
I'll go check this door to see if it's locked.
It is not.
Alright.
Are you all going around that corner?
Yes.
Okay,
I don't know.
Rain walked way over here. Like, what's going on over here?
Wait, what? Oh,
I was
I
gonna
think
let
he's checking
Fabio know
on.
what was going on
Oh, I see.
and give him an update since he hasn't been with us the whole time.
I missed that.
That's why I came over here.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep the party together.
Is he here?
His character would be with
But he
you and
joined us, didn't
participating.
he?
I don't know, he might be busy, but his character's there, so it's fine. Anyway, what is Bongo going to do?
Oh, I'm here.
Open the door.
But just didn't want to interrupt anything.
Nope.
Bongo? Are you doing anything?
Sorry. Bongo opens the door.
Okay. Boy. Alright, Bongo, as you open the door, there is a blast of energy flowing outwards from the opening. This blast feels even stronger than the one before. Your suit immediately reacts, swelling up in size. Before you, you can see what appears to be a study or research room.
Is there anything more?
That's all you can see from the standing in the doorway.
Oh, my apologies. I thought Bong was gonna get like blasted back. Sorry.
No, like he just felt a blast of energy.
Okay. Whoa. Bongo then will come inside and shut the door.
Okay? You're now inside.
Taking a cursory glance around. You had luck with barrels last time, or crates and barrels last time, so. Go
Okay.
and look at them.
Also destroyed. You can see that there is a lot of information written on this board. The mana seems to have shifted and twisted along it, but it hasn't actually destroyed it. The mana irradiates the message, but it seems to be in an arcane formula that Bongo does not have the
Oh.
training to read.
Aurora might like that. We'll then just look for anything on top that has not been destroyed.
Unfortunately, you can't really see if there's anything that's been destroyed or not, and you do not possess the skills in order to find it.
Well, taking a look around, I'll just walk over to this, and Bongo's going to try and move it.
Okay.
He's gonna like grab it from it and see if he can like take it with him.
What is your carry capacity? That's left over?
Splint is on the ground.
Your carry capacity that's left over?
Left over. Un momento. Let's see, that would be 15 pounds. Yeah, 15 pounds.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right now, because yeah, Splint is on the ground over here somewhere.
So that would be... So you could lift it.
All right. Bongo's going to lift it. He's going to carry it with him towards the door.
Okay. And then what?
Then we'll see that he cannot open the door while carrying it. So he will set it down right here.
Okay.
We'll go and we'll open the door.
Okay. Energy starts to flood into this area.
He will then go back. He'll then pick it up.
Okay.
And he will try to get it out of the door.
Okay. Make me a sleight of hand check.
Yay.
Alright, trying to work your way through to open up the door and get this through by yourself. Everyone else, you will suddenly gain 1 point of exposure.
Oop.
As the energy in the room begins to shift.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is he back?
We might want to head back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. You selected me.
Alright, Bongo. You start to work your way through, opening the door. You can see that mana starts to flow into the room from the exposed crystal.
Oh, that might be bad. We'll then set the board down right here, and then we'll go and close the door.
Okay. You move and you close the door. As you turn back around, you can see that energy has wreaked havoc on the fabricator. It seems cracked and broken.
Oh. We could probably fix that. And then pick up the board that you worked so hard to get, and begin carrying it.
I'll just see him imagination moving this thing all around by himself. It's like,
On this.
There you are.
I guess y'all been busy.
Did you forget that he said the room filled with the bad mana? And you just stayed in there?
No, we stayed in here because he closed it afterwards, and by what I understood, it just wrecked the machine. The room itself wasn't completely filled.
Okay, you're carrying the billboard, or the board. What do you do, Bongo?
There's Aurora. This board has some stuff I think she could be able to read.
Alright.
They went outside. Oh, there she is.
Okay, here, yep. Alright, what do you...
Well, then it set the board on the ground in front of Aurora.
Okay.
I found this.
Is it still legible, Arcadum?
Yeah, make me an Arcana check.
Sweet.
These are arcane calculations for energy diffusal. It would seem that what the formula suggests is that the energy in this area has matched its reserves and is overflowing. And according to this formula, it is continuously overflowing.
Okay. Well, according to this, it says the mana in the area has reached its limit and it's got to continue to overflow. Or that the crystals have reached their limit on what they can contain, maybe? Because I find it strange to have a workshop in the same room as one of those crystals. But, I think...
Wait, what did you just say?
Oh, what?
What did you just say?
I said I think it's strange to have, rooms like that with the crystals there if they're going to be spewing out that mana, right?
They're containers of mana. They're not supposed to spew it out. They're malfunctioning.
Very good. That's why I thought... Yeah, okay, good point.
It would not be strange that the crystals were there, because they're there to serve a purpose.
Yeah. And not overflow. Yeah. Well, that's... Okay. But that just... I believe that means we just have to get the mana out of the reserves, and this place might settle down, but... We have to find these reserves first.
Oh. Forgot to mention, I broke the forge.
What you just... She looks into the crap.
Okay, so...
Okay.
So now, a character with...
Let's see.
A character with, I don't know, Arcana is able to...
Mm-hmm.
I'm just... Everybody make me a wisdom check. Just everyone.
Even me without outside the room, or
Everyone. This is player hints.
Thank you, Rain.
Okay, so... Why are you here?
To return the mana? The
Like in-
stolen time?
We're here to defuse the mana, find a way to shut it. Find a way to shut down this laboratory in a way that it'll release the mana it has stored back into the continent so that way it can begin to heal.
Okay. How are you going to do that?
I thought purging the mana reserve that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, but how are you going to do that?
As of right now, we do not know.
Okay, that's... I don't know is a perfectly fine answer.
I was thinking the rod's gonna help.
So, here's the problem. You have now destroyed the source of these VOSs, and the only person that's wearing it is the person that has none of the skills required to do anything with it. So, now that you've done that, how are you going to solve the mana leakage if you can't go where the mana is leaking? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's how bad your situation is. I don't know what's going on. Everybody seems really, low energy or something, but it's... The intention is that this is a very dangerous place that you're basically defusing a bomb, and... I don't know, it feels like feels like people are acting a little out of character, like silly, right, about it. So I'm trying to get us back on track because you're moments away from just locking yourselves out of being able to do anything here. I don't want you to fail the campaign. So let's refocus a little bit, remember why we're here, what you're doing, and see if you can, pull yourselves out of this situation. Because now with the fabricator destroyed, how are you going to make VOSs? Is Bongo going to do everything himself? He doesn't have the skills to do it. And what if you have to fight in the exposure? You guys see what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
Like what I'm talking about. Like I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't necessarily.
You have an excuse. You're dealing with moving and all that. You're barely here. It's fine. I'm talking about like everybody else has just been really quiet and uninteractive, and I'm just like I'm trying to figure out like what's going on. I'm trying to wake us back up because it's like I don't know why Bongo is the one wearing the suit and doing all of this when he has no skills to do anything. And it's I want you guys to just see the severity of it is all. Because with that fabricator destroyed, like he tried to move a piece of furniture out of a room leaking radiation into the next room, which has been shown to destroy and disable equipment. Like you guys get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah. So, what are you guys gonna do?
Well, first thing Bongo's gonna do is he's gonna take off the suit. I don't think I should be the one doing this.
Well, I mean, didn't y'all make more? You just all wear it.
Well, we only have one now.
Mm.
So y'all didn't make more?
No, we were going to test it first, and then. Mm.
I mean, if y'all want to test it, y'all could just, go in and come out now. I feel like I probably shouldn't have left here for some reason.
And I am assuming the fabricator is well beyond something mending could do anything about.
Well, the fabricator is cracked. Any further attempts to use it will put the machine in jeopardy. You could attempt to repair it. You'd have to find out how to do that. Where is the VOS right now?
Where did you put it, Bongo?
As of right now, it'll be right here.
Okay.
If you need Bongo to carry it, he can carry it.
I'm assuming since I'm the one with all the prerequisite skills, I should probably wear it.
I mean, you guys know you can make more than one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just... I don't know why you did it. Like, you have relatively infinite not infinite, but you have a surplus of the like I told you that you have a surplus of the resources that you don't have to track them. You made one suit. The blueprint can be reused. You guys see what I'm saying? Like why did you make multiples of them?
Well, the idea was to test out the first, if it even works.
And then, like,
sure,
well,
which you did.
yeah, but we didn't.
And then you didn't go. You just sent him into another room. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. The machine is disabled. You're gonna have to repair it because the intention is that you all have one, so that you can all participate in what's coming. Like, because you guys are getting exposure, and you know that there are rooms that you can't go into because of how heavy the exposure is, which means you can't finish the dungeon without it, right?
Gotcha.
Like it really feels like people aren't here. Like I'm sorry, like I don't know how else really to put it. Like I've seen Noelle, and Lilith like interact, but people have hardly responded at all. Like what's going on? Come on, let's pay attention, because you guys are just gonna die in here if you don't, do things. I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
All right. So, current objective: fix a fabricator. All right. Let's see what we
Right,
can do.
and
now.
now there's only 2 people who are Arcana trained, and only 1 person that can read. So
Yep.
I would suggest the person that can read to actually wear it.
Yeah. Maybe. Also, I have this. I need more space if I'm gonna. Cause all right. So does the Voss suit weigh like 50 pounds? Is that what we got?
It weighs 50 pounds unless it's active.
Okay. So that means if I want to have it in my inventory, I would need 50 pounds worth of weight, which I can if I have someone hold on to my either the tendril would put me, like, I need to give up some things is what I'm saying. So who wants to hold on to some stuff for me?
I have 60 pounds of carrying capacity.
Alright,
Oh.
Could you hold on to an alchemist kit and a weird tentacle I have? If we're not going to use the weird tentacle, I don't know if we want to keep on to it.
Hold on to this weird tentacle I have.
Yeah, hold on to this. A woman hands you this weird floppy tentacle.
Alright guys,
Wait, what's this one?
time to start looking in your pockets. What don't you need? I got 12 pickaxes!
I mean,
Yeah.
but if I'm going to need, I'm going to need 50 of that pound to get the suit, so that technically only
that's-
leaves me with 10.
That's the thing, because this augmented prototype thing, it's like a prosthetic limb that none of us are thinking of using, and we haven't found a means to, give it to somebody else. So I'm down to just drop it, unless anybody else has
I
a
don't need
want
it.
for it.
You can drop it.
Oh. All right, I will.
Listen, I've seen 1 person with a weird appendage. I don't want to touch anything else.
Are you sure? This
Are
is
you
a
not,
moment.
are you not a fan of
Definitely.
appendages?
Look at how wiggly
Listen,
it
I
is.
had to cut the last one. I had to cut the last weird appendage. I don't want to go through this again.
But think about it. If you lose an appendage, we could reattach it with this little wondrous tentacle.
I've been through this before.
All right, I'm getting rid of that. Oh yeah, I do have something I could probably give. I have 8 pounds of rations if anybody wants them.
Well, we're kind of at the point where, like, even if someone takes them for now, they're then
Just-
going to have to drop them because they'll need the extra.
Yeah, I'm going
Just use it
to.
real-
You 8 pounds, that would
quick.
leave me with just enough.
All right. Now I'm going to.
Because there's no way I can ever use this suit without being encumbered.
There you go.
At least while it's not active.
I gave you my rations. Alright. Now I can have the suit and be barely under my overall carrying capacity. Okay. So. Ignore the weird. You know what? Actually, okay, I'm going to maybe put the tentacle somewhere that isn't like at risk of being flooded with so much mana that I'm afraid it might gain sentience and try to kill me.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna. She's just gonna like scoot it, just kick it, like just like a little weird ball, kick it out of the room
You
for the
just
time being.
kick
Just
it
like,
out.
nope.
Okay,
It's just
you
like, nope.
kick it out of the room. All right.
Just
Sorry. I feel like we need a bit of a morale booster. So just a little silly.
Yes, kicking the tentacle
Just
is
kick-
definitely.
Just kick the tentacle. That's fine.
Yeah, just wiggle it. Okay, so... Alright, so we need more of these suits, so we need to fix this.
You don't know what's been doing.
We did not hear that.
You don't have a blueprint for that, do you?
For what? The fixing of this?
Yes.
We don't have a means to do so, but I don't know. My best bet is looking into the potentially adjacent room that might be connected to this room and may have information on it, like a maintenance guide. But yeah, I'd have to. You know what? I'm going to. I need to put on the Voss. Be able to do that. I think.
Wouldn't it damage
Go
this
in
more?
on the other side.
Yes, it may, but I need to. Not if we just quickly open and close it. Like, if we don't let any of the Marta really flood in here, it won't be bad enough. It's
It's
like,
one punch ain't bad, but if you know like 80 punches,
no,
that's
it
pretty
could
bad.
it could still. You're right. It could still be like it could be on this could be teetering on the edge of what it can handle. And yeah, So, can I like investigate or arcana this machine to try and figure out what needs to be repaired? I do have a mending spell, but I don't think that's enough for like full-on mana corruption on a machine.
Sure. Make me an investigation check.
Alright. Oh, great. Great. That's low. Does anyone want to inspire me?
If you want it, take it.
Alright, I will take Bongo's inspiration and try again.
Oh.
We've been here. Maybe I should have had somebody else who also is expert in investigation also come have a look. I.e. Fabio.
Am I getting summoned? That's crazy. Alright.
Yeah.
You
Am I
dare
your son?
call upon the mighty Fabio?
Yeah, I'm
When
trying
he
to
has a headache.
I'm trying to figure out what we need to do to get this properly working again. What bits need to be
I'm assuming
reconnected?
this is advanced, right?
Yeah, it's just an advance, so. Just roll Arcana. Or Investigation, whichever one. Okay.
Yeah,
Answer remains the same as I walk back here.
Alright, so this is what you know. The fabricator can still function. It has a 20% chance of exploding for each object it makes.
Damn.
I feel like leaving the room for some reason.
Yeah, this is bad. There's a good chance if we try to make something, this whole thing could rupture and explode. My best. Yeah, all right. I'm just gonna say what she does because it's tedious to move us around. She's going to move out until she can put a doorway between us, close that door, and then change into the suit, the VOS, and then come back. Waddle back with it.
Waddling back.
Yeah, I come back with it.
Just getting
So
away from this door.
I'm going to unequip your and equip the big Voss suit. So what was it? You gave like the radiation corruption marker, right? This one. Boom.
Yep. You now have
Alright,
the boss on.
I now have a boss on. Also, at my time at the door, how quickly can you open and close these doors? Like, can you peek them open and then quickly slide in and close them again? Or is it full open, full close?
You have to. Well, the doors are automated, so they fully open and they fully close.
Okay. Alright. So, here's my suggestion. Try and limit the amount of exposure this place gets to. And you guys might want to leave, because whatever we need may be in notes in this, the study Bungo described.
Well, a lot of things were destroyed.
Yes, but you found writing that wasn't. And using that, I might be able to find like some sort of maintenance book or something that could repair, or not something that could, but something that could help us increase the odds of using this machine.
You sure you wanna open the door again?
Okay.
I didn't mean to push that button. No, I'm not sure.
Wait a little bit.
Arcadum, would my thieves' tools be relevant? Is this like alchemical machinery or is it something else? Don't know.
You could certainly try. I think the thing here is that the intricacies of the machine are pretty advanced and are beyond your kin to understand, but some things you do understand, like piping and liquids, and the fundamental pieces of the machine you still get how they operate. It would be a difficult check to make, but you could use your thieves' tools to attempt to lower the percentage chance of it exploding, dependent upon the degrees of success. However, there comes with it a failure degree. Depending on your degrees of failure, you could actually make the situation worse, increasing the percentage. It is up to you if you wish to try.
How
Yes.
confident are you?
I'm pretty good. But if you find something to help, it would be easier. So, I don't know.
Well, can I? Okay. I want to Arcana if I were to do like the quickest open and close this door. Would it make this machine worse, or would it be not enough exposure to this energy to? Well, I didn't even see the energy.
Well, you see what happened at the other door.
Yeah, it turned a table into ash. But we don't know what's in that other room, to be fair. So, alright. I don't even know if I could check to see if I could, how much more exposure this could take before it became more dangerous, but I don't think we want to risk that either. Well,
And I say, if Retju feels like he should try and fix it, and if he doesn't, we work it as it is. Or at least don't open this door again.
could I assist Rathu with, like, a mending spell?
Negative.
I don't even know. No,
Casting
way
mending might
too-
actually make it worse because it'll put more mana in the machine.
What if I
Huh.
take the exposure from it?
That the machine is not a creature.
Yeah.
Even if if she's not putting off exposure to get it, does it still get it?
It's
It still
still
goes into the
magic.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I do have a question, right? In regards to my forgery kit, I see one of the, I guess, aspects of it are, like, when examining objects, proficiency with it allows me to make a check to see how it was made. I was wondering if a combination of that plus my investigation and my Arcana mastery could aid in the situation.
What was the first thing you said?
My forgery kit and its trait for investigation. If that plus my actual proficiency in Arcana and my focus in Arcana and my mastery in investigation could help in attempting to fix it.
I think so. You could probably give advantage to Rathiu's tool roll.
Aurora, could your implement thingy maybe drag some stuff out of this? I don't know.
Well, it's more about, I think, the way you described it, it was more about like setting the rate in which mana flows between two places, like two objects. Yes, like the
Yeah.
I think it works with the crystals to make sure they regulate mana better, but it's too overloaded for us to maybe do anything about that. But I may be overthinking myself into a hole.
I can also give you guidance on it for all that.
Would it help? Is it?
The D4 to it.
What is this? Is guidance
No,
skill
it's an
checks?
ability check. No, it isn't. I was thinking the wrong one.
Look, I mean, I can help you out to try and guide things about, but you want to risk it? It's a pretty big if.
It is.
Well, by my understanding, y'all broke something that makes things with magic, right? And we're in a place full of magic, so...
It's like a mechanical crafter. We put the things in we need at a recipe, and it makes what... Well, it made this suit I'm wearing. So, I think it's worth you trying to help Rathiu. See if we can make it a little bit safer. And then we could try to make more of these suits.
I also guess finding instruction would be pretty hard in this, if everything is just destroyed by the magic anyways.
If the only thing that survived was the board, the display that Bongo brought out.
Well, I can try if we want, but...
Do it.
I think you can... I think it would... I think you could do it, Matthew.
Save the day again.
Well, will you help me, Fabio?
Sure, I mean, we aren't really gonna do anything while we're here, and I guess y'all don't want to risk smoking it out with anything else in that room, so...
Okay. Here we go.
These tools with advantage.
Can I do that native? No.
Oh my god. Wait, you rolled a 3 and a 4? Don't...
I'll give you my
Matthew,
inspiration.
Thank you.
Player inspiration. Okay.
Oh.
Does roll stand?
I don't
I
think
think
we have
that's
anything
all the
else.
inspiration we should have had. Because I knew I was one of the last people that had one, unless someone else does.
Bongo had one that I used. Yeah.
I think that's it. That's all the
Like it
inspirations we had.
I think that's all we got, boss.
So be it. Rathiu, tinkering around inside of the machine, has done his best. He is able to lower the failure rate from 20% to 15%.
Well, that's
It's something.
it's something, yes. Well, damn, we need one of these suits for all of us. So, should we start getting the materials together and trying this, or did we want to look for alternatives first? It may be improving our chances with this machine.
Doesn't hurt doing a quick sweep, but
Mm.
still unlikely to find it. Let's go for
Well,
it. Fuck it.
what do we? Are we exploring, or are we? Just
Exploring,
making-
yes.
Okay.
Why? We already explored all of this place.
Well, then we do it quickly. Again.
I just start
like,
gathering the materials. I do not follow them.
Okay. So if you're going, come over here. If you're staying in here and working on this, then stay in here.
I give them the list I wrote down of the materials and the combinations needed. Okay.
Jinzo, are you staying here?
Yes.
Bongo leaves the.
What'd you say, Bongo?
Bongo leaves the bucket for them.
Okay. So, we'll start with the four of you. Where are you going first?
So, where did you want us to go first, Rathu?
Probably where there's most books, scrolls, that was at least. Or maybe it didn't relate it, like this one.
That was mostly materials. We looked through there, and that's where we found the Voss
Yes,
thing and
maybe.
that magical. You want to have another look? Because I don't think we want to open that door just yet. Not until we have everything we need for those suits. Because I don't know if that mana will damage the well, who am I kidding? It will definitely damage the ingredients in there. And if we damage them before we have a chance. There was that room with the light, the magic lightning, but I don't know if the suit will protect against that.
Everything looked pretty ruined as well, so.
Yeah, everything looked ruined there. The books were at
Let's go
least...
to the first room.
But those... Okay. I'm just saying, I think everything was destroyed. In,
Yeah,
the
but-
writing, right?
I'm fast, you know.
I will waddle. Waddle. Okay, this isn't fun to move around in. Alright, finally. There was that room down there, but I don't think you want to be in this room when I open that door.
Probably not.
Probably not. There was the recipe for the elixir of alteration. And all of these books were ruined, and this was just fancy alchemical tools.
Yep.
Water, silver slag. Was this door locked or not?
It was not.
It was not.
But
Hey,
ener-
Rathi.
But energy is going to flow out of it, though, if you open it.
Mhm. I don't think there's anything else in this room that's good, but
Well, I
Good
can't
check.
really read titles or something, but
well, I mean, no, but the books they're basically ash. They're like, you should look at them. The pages are pretty much welded together through mana exposure. It's nothing.
I don't know, books, maybe you can read them, I don't know. I go next room.
They were. Okay, close the door, please.
Okay.
Okay. Alright.
Hey, while you're in there, what are you two doing? Bongo and Fabio.
I mean, at this rate, I was gonna go and follow them, right? But then seeing as how there were two of them there. I'd be considering my options since I wouldn't actually go into most of these rooms. So I'll just ask Bongo's like for a quick rundown. Bongo,
Yeah.
can you give me a sit rep as to what's through these doors?
Like what's inside them?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Past this wall, there's a room that has a bunch of like alchemical stuff. And then there's another room, past that room that there was like it had some potions in it and some books that were destroyed. And then that room had another door that led to a room with more of the crystals, which I don't know if that had anything more in that one.
You're kind of just pointing at a wall for me. I don't actually know what's the other side. I was more referring to these doors over here.
Oh, we're not going in that.
Next to us.
Then that one, I went in that one when I first had the suit on. I found like a vat in there with think it had like some kind of humanoid creature in it. I couldn't tell if it was an elf or not, but it did have ears like an elf. But it also looked like it was just part of the whatever water thingy was in there. And then there's also another door in there that had more mana crystals. That's where I found that weird magic thingy that Aurora has that's supposed to like deal with magic.
Alright, so tell me, there's no real way for us to get inside those rooms, right?
Not with that suit, I don't think.
Okay, hold there for a second. Let's go back over here. All right. So, Rain and Jinzo, you're attempting to construct another VOS. Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
no.
No. Okay. What are you doing, Jinzo?
I'd say we just stock up the ingredients and make them ready when they get back.
Why would we
Maybe
waste more time if time's already a precious commodity?
Well, maybe they find something. Or maybe this machine blows up and they are on the other side. Well, that's maybe better, but... Well, let's just start and get the ingredients ready. After that... we can
Once the ingredients are ready, I'm going to start the machine.
Alright. But first, we make the ingredients.
Okay. So you guys are getting the ingredients ready, which will take some time. Back up here. Rathu, what you doing over there?
Basically doing a quick sweep. Anything that looks like it's writing and mechanical, because he doesn't understand the language and he's not a nerd, so...
No nerd shit in here. Well, that survived, at least. There's that big scary door right there.
I think we opened that. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go in there.
Nah, he would just go back.
Meanwhile, back inside this room, Aurora.
Yeah. Alright, I suppose Aurora is going to want to at least investigate this room or sweep it for something to see if there's anything of value. But the way I think she would do it is she would most likely open the door, have like a cursory glance if there's anything to do in there apart from the crystal, because I don't think she knows how to work those yet. If she doesn't see anything in that first check worth investigating, she will close the door very quickly. I'll be like, yeah, it's just another crystal room with a lot of mana.
Okay, so you open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Perception check.
You
have it trained?
Yes.
Okay.
I have the revelations.
You see a room filled with the heavy mana that flows past you in the room behind you.
Okay, I don't think there's anything here that'll help us repair. She will close the door then and not risk too much exposure to the other rooms, because there's alchemical shit in here that she doesn't want getting overexposed to butter. So closes the door and will try to regroup with people.
Okay.
Why am I doing it like that? Comes up here, opens door.
Alright, you see Rathy coming back from his quick cursory glance.
Oh,
Hey, see anything?
it was just another room with a big crystal and lots of mana. I didn't want to leave it open too long in case it got to the big alchemy, like the alchemy equipment. Taken.
They have way
before
too
the
many of
sometimes.
those.
Yeah. And it seems not enough as well. Because they're supposed to store the mana.
Meanwhile, Bongo and Fabio do what?
As you're walking down, I'll point to the last door on the side. It's like, well, what about on that side? What's on there? Where y'all got zapped, right?
Oh no, that was a door inside of that. But that's where we're getting all the materials for the VOS.
Alright, so y'all getting everything from here, right?
Bongo then point at the disintegration, and that's what happened when we opened the door. That was this one.
Alright, so don't open that door. Got it.
But that's
Um,
the two doors not gonna open.
Okay. In this room, right, since it's my first time inside it, if I recall correctly, you said a lot of the, like, anything that's paper is just, like,
Yeah.
shredded at this point, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to know if it is possible for me to search around for not full pieces, obviously, because everything is like shredded and stuff, but like bits and pieces that I can kind of collect and put together, with the purpose of implementing my knowledge in forgery to try and piece together any sort of information from these little bits and pieces here.
Okay. So you're just gathering up the shredded pieces?
Yeah, I'm looking for like parts and stuff to try and put together or gather some information.
Alright, investigation check.
Using my knowledge in forgery for that. Okay. I'm going to assume it's advanced, correct?
Yeah.
Nope.
Unfortunately, there is so much shredded paper here, you don't even really know where to begin. But you grab a few promising-looking piles and put them together to try and start sorting through them. Who knows, maybe you could take a pile of them to go and have them mended at some other point. At this time, Rain and Jinzo will come here, grab the pieces, and go back inside. Over here, you have all the materials gathered.
Alright. I still say that we wait until they are back.
We don't. Why? Why waste more time?
It really took no time for the machine to make it so. The slightest chance if they can find something to fix it. I think it's worth the wait.
How long has it been?
About 10 minutes.
I'll give them 5 more minutes. And if they don't come back with anything, I'm starting the machine.
Alright, let's wait 5 minutes then.
Meanwhile, Aurora and Rathu.
Yes, did you want me to check out this room, Rathu? Most of what looked like serviceable stuff was either destroyed here. I don't know about the farther end. I couldn't really make it out through the lightning.
I guess it doesn't hurt.
I mean, you say
I will
that.
not be here though, so
Oh, okay.
good luck.
Alright. Fine, fantastic, great. Damn. Alright. Aurora would like to open the door, take one step in, close it behind her, and try to... Yeah, I checked this. This was like just the pure mana lightning
Yep.
aspect of it. Okay. These mirrors, are they attached to anything, or are they just on the wall?
They're on the wall.
Okay. So this probably. Damn. I mean, this is supposed to be protect against hazardous magical things. She will pause for a moment, thinking to herself, don't... I mean, Bunker was able to survive with that extreme martyr room, but... Okay. I don't... You know what? I think I'm taking the screw it mentality. And hopefully, not incinerating myself. Aurora would try to, at least with a hand, maybe, put it into the path of the lightning, and if it affects her, pull it away. I don't know. She wants to test if the suit can get through it without putting her whole self in the way of the lightning. If that makes sense.
Okay. Sure. So you stick your hand in?
Yep. And braces herself for the inevitable pain. Is that like, is that a common sense thing where I don't do that? Is it my turn to break the campaign?
Fuck.
I love D&D.
Make me a Constitution saving throw, I guess.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh god. Alright, so,
Yeah.
So the lightning, courses through your suit. It overwhelms the suit's defenses, shorts it out, for lack of a better word, and you feel the entire thing rip open. Lightning touches flesh and scours your body. Fuck, dude. Alright, your exposure goes to 10. Do you have apotheosis?
Oh no. Yes, I do.
Okay. Make me a second Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Fuck. Alright. Mana explodes outwards. Your apotheosis is reached. You can feel the ley lines of energy deep below you start to flow up, attracted to the open gate. You can feel your mana burn and shift inside of you. And it tears at your very soul.
Oh damn.
The energy courses outwards from you, and you are blown backwards. Suit is destroyed, and you are unconscious. Rathu, you hear that shit happen behind you.
What? Wait,
How's the magic in the area?
The door's open, and it's just...
He would rush to the door and close it.
Hey, you run up, close the door. You see that Aurora has an arc of lightning as a scar across her chest. Her robes are torn up. Her clothing is shattered. The suit is all but gone. And she is unconscious.
He would try to wake her. Like, slap her or something.
Alright, you walk up and slap her across the face. She does not wake up.
I tried to feed her a potion
Okay.
of healing.
As you feed her one of your minor potions of healing, you will see that the liquid seems to have no effect.
I probably need some magic help.
And he will run to get some of magic.
Starts waddling over. Oh shit, dude. Meanwhile, back in this room, the two of you are kind of just sitting there looking over things, looking at papers, and then you hear a poof coming from this direction.
I'll just stare towards
did
Bongo.
happen now? Oh, you said those
that
two,
wasn't
never mind.
me this time.
I also am just gonna grab everything. Start rushing out to Bongo to figure out what the hell happened. That's the wrong tool.
Gets to hear, waits for automated door to open, rushes out.
Okay, you can see that Rathu is running by you.
Oh, Fabio. You kinda know magic, right? Something exploded. And Aurora is unconscious. With
What?
magical scars.
She's fucked up.
Oh?
Huh?
See Bongo rush, then we'll rush with them.
Meanwhile, it's been about 5 minutes.
Can I make a perception check to see if I hear that?
You haven't heard it yet.
They should be back anytime now.
Okay, going back over here. You guys.
Give me 1 second.
We hear a ringtone.
You hear Steve Jobs call us. And be like, no.
Are you two still waiting?
He said he needed a second, so I'm giving him a second.
I go and start the machine.
Oh, no, you don't.
Eh?
Right.
As you try to start the machine, Genzo tries to stop you?
Yes, I'll...
I said I'd wait 5 minutes. And I did so. We don't have much more time to waste.
time is not our concern here.
Whilst
That's literally contradictory of what everything that you guys have said.
as Rain
Not
and
really.
Jinzo have a conversation, behind Rain's, he will hear a boom, and Jinzo will hear it as well.
What's that? We should probably check it. Maybe they need some help with carrying something.
Oh, okay.
Just make sure he's ahead.
Okay. You come up to the door, and you can see that Rathu is standing there.
Ratman,
What happened now?
Rayman. More or less. Pretty hard to find some magic stuff. You know magic, right? You should probably go look.
What should I do?
And then whilst they approach, Fabio and Bongo, you will come and stand over Aurora's smoking body, and not in the good way.
Oh god.
What do we do?
Can I Arcana check?
Sure.
See how. If I can touch the smoking dragon.
Sure.
Smoke's dragon, everyone.
You have no idea, Fabio.
Okay, that's question 1. Question 2, does she still have boots?
Boots? Yes.
Like, from the menu. Okay. If... Alright, just... we would go to Bongo. I grab her somewhere where the suit was at some point. Or there still is. And I'm gonna try and grab her by where the... But like the boots of the suit to try and get her out.
Okay. You start to pull the suit off as Rain and Jinzo approach.
Did you try feeding her a healing potion already, Rathu?
Of course.
Then I'm going to give her a purging potion.
Okay. Purging potion seems to have no effect.
Look, Druid, I get that you want to try and help her out, but maybe you should do that outside this room.
Isn't it safe in this room? There's no excess exposure in here.
Stairs. Hey, is there still fog like around the room, even
Yeah.
if it's likely or not?
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's just that some places have less of it. Speaking
So,
of which,
yes.
everyone
So
gains
then-
one exposure.
I'm up to 4.
I don't think it is. And I just continue to get a hold of her to try and grab her out of the room.
Alright, eventually you're able to remove the VOS. What do you do next?
Assuming that the VOS is in rags and all tattered, I'm gonna wrap some of it around my hands so that I can actually grab her body
Okay.
and then move out of here. Just move her out of the room. Like,
Where would you like to go?
the safest place that isn't like nearest to the room. So whichever area Even
So-
if it's a hallway or something that doesn't seem to
back
be
to the crossroads then.
logged.
Yeah.
The crossroads, the closest place. Okay.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, I guess so.
The entrance of
take
the
her
ice
there.
under.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're carrying Aurora back there. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'll go.
I'm gonna go try to make more suits.
No, Bongo is gonna help carry.
Yeah, I'll try to use my healer's kit once we are out of here.
What about you there, Rathu? Going with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You notice the druid walking the other way, and a telltale Fabio will remember that will appear on the top right of the screen.
Everyone will remember that.
Aurora won't.
Aurora will not remember this.
Aurora
Yeah.
will be told later.
Okay,
We'll be
so,
told.
so first, we're going to start with what you guys are going to do, and then we'll go back to Rain. So, you retreat to the entrance of the ice under, which seems to be devoid of the mana fog, and you can breathe at least a short sigh of relief to be out of the heavy irradiation of mana.
Seeing as how there's some respite, we're gonna put it down on the flattest surface that we can, and then I'll look at Rathu and ask. So, you mind telling me exactly what the hell happened there? For her to be like this?
She went into the mirror room thingy to see if there was anything in the back.
That-
And then explosion. And then she flew out.
But that was a door we weren't supposed to open.
Yes. I guess it was.
I'm gonna take out my cloak and cover her.
Jinso, do you know anything? You're the closest we have to medicine man.
Yeah, I'll try and see what I can do.
Alright, roll medicine.
Where is Rainboy?
Yeah, I just did.
Oh. Oh boy. Whatever is wrong with your Jinzo, it does not seem to be something physical. It might be something internal that you can't quite look at. The scar is pretty alarming, but she's still breathing, so it doesn't seem to be stopping that.
Can I attempt to use Primeval Conscious to, like, check her state from another angle, if you know what I mean?
Sure.
But I will do just that then.
Meanwhile, Rain, what would you like to do?
I will start the machine because we have our first batch of ingredients in there, and then I will back away from it.
Well, you start the machine, and then 15 or lower, it explodes. Ding! One VOS has been produced.
Then I start the process all over again.
Okay. And then you restart it.
Yeah, I get the materials and then I restart it. Yes.
Okay, number 2. 15 or lower.
I do it one more time. Then I will take them back one at a time.
Okay. Back to where?
Back to the crossroads where everyone else is.
Okay.
How long would that take? Because I'll just use a couple of purging potions to keep my exposure down.
Like 30 minutes. So you'll be here soon. But anyway, as you finish your primeval awareness, Jinzo, you do not detect Aurora at all.
That's impossible. Hmm? She's here, but she's gone.
What do you mean gone, like?
She's alive, but I can't sense her with the primeval.
And that means what?
I don't know. Whatever happened to her, she might be blocked from it.
I'm gonna look around for the right implements and then respond. Yeah.
What do you know about the primeval world? How ranger sense? I've been using it just since the moon. I barely know anything of it.
You see, he'll kind of like stop for a moment, and while he's searching for like implements to write with and stuff, he'll just say, I don't know much about it, but the little that I do, let's just say that whenever I'm in there, I hear people that I wish I could see again. Regardless, I need like 15 minutes, alright? Just give me like 10-15 minutes and I'll see if this helps.
Jinzo will just nod at that.
And something that he's been trying to avoid to do. He will attempt to use his Arcana focus and ritually cast one of the few spells that he remembers from his former party, which is Detect Magic on Aurora's body, to see if there's any magical influence on her.
As you take a look with your arcane focus, detecting magic, upon Aurora, you sense no magic at all. A distinct lack of it. You recognize it, actually. You've seen this before. Something that happened to Ophelia.
As the ritual ends and the realization kicks in, you'll see him kind of just like stare for a moment at her, and while he has a disdain towards magic in general, he'll feel uneasy and afraid as there seems to be many parallels going on with these people that have happened to him. And his old party. He'll sigh and just check for a pulse one last time. See if she's actually alive or if it's just
As you
the
check
corpse
for
repairing.
as you check for a pulse, she is still alive.
Well, I guess I know why I didn't find her then. Shinzo, it seems like she's seems like she's lost her magic.
That seems inconvenient for a wizard.
Well, I guess the good news is that it won't be inconvenient for someone who ain't no more. Shit! You're just gonna see him, like, unknowingly, like, walk out of here.
It is at this time that Rain arrives.
It was 10 minutes per one exposure, right? So I can
Yeah.
get my exposure in order. Okay. I took 2. Yeah. Come in, bring the first suit in, leave it here, start getting the other one.
Okay. Are they supposed to be healing something?
I told you I'm not. I told you guys before, I'm not trained medically. I only know healing magic. And turns and keeps walking.
He won't help. Both literally and figuratively. She's stuck with it now.
Just to be clear, so that I'm sure, who is carrying the tool that was recovered?
I was.
Hey, that's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. Continue.
I'll try my healer's kit.
She also had the prismatic potion, right?
I had a lot of potions on me.
As you use your healer's kit, Jinzo, Aurora does not respond.
Damn it.
So, like, even without magic, shouldn't she be awake or something? Can wizards not be awake without magic?
Look, I don't know why she ain't awake, but the way things are looking, it don't matter. Like, magic won't do anything. And if that's not working, then that's probably her body just being like, hell no, or something. Just stopping. I guess just keep her somewhere. Take stock of what she has, and while she's sleeping, we'll have to figure something out.
Everyone dies with the hat.
Oh,
How's the
God.
hat?
The hat survived. Everyone dies with that.
Everyone dies with that.
All right. Eventually, Rain, you finish your rounds, and you have the 3 VOSs.
Hey, you're not exploded.
Yes, I made 3 of them. You can go back and make more, which still it's a gamble, but we have successfully made 3 of them. Or are you just gonna stand around and wait for someone who isn't waking up to wake up?
Basically, yes.
We can just leave her here.
Didn't you all say that this is kind of time sensitive?
Kind of.
Didn't you say like the fate of the continent's on the line here?
Yes.
Well,
Don't you
as
think
far as-
moving forward might be better than just waiting?
as
for one
far as
person?
we understand, this process has been going for possibly hundreds of years. So a few days will not change the outcome. I don't think so.
Do you know that for sure?
What I know for sure is that I won't leave her alone here.
So is it time sensitive or is it not time sensitive?
It's time sensitive in like years or months. Then it's probably the end. Yeah.
Then
Time is not quite the same as it once was for us.
Yeah. We also have time god stuff. But don't worry about that.
so I can't know exactly why you guys are here, but I'm supposed to act like I'm supposed to just follow along with you guys when you seem to be making my exploration just a tiny bit harder.
I mean, you don't have to stick with us, but I think you would struggle alone.
Yeah.
Like, she's the only one that can read, you know?
Yeah, she is was the most useful one amongst all of you, yeah.
Yeah.
But we have the Hey. Comes over here and starts
Alrighty. So, what is the party's plan?
Well, I'm just gonna silently start taking stock of her inventory while she's sleeping.
Okay. Looking in her backpack. Got it. Eventually, Fabio, whilst looking around inside of her pockets, you will happen across the strange tool. There is one big difference with that tool. It is glowing bright, even to the naked eye.
Could I Arcana check this?
Sure.
I'm assuming it's strength, so.
Unfortunately, Fabio, you have no idea what the actual use of this device is, but from what you overheard Aurora talking about is that it is a device intended to control energy levels. It would seem that this tool has been heavily charged, and it did not look this charged before. It doesn't take much for you to put 2 and 2 together, and that this hazard that struck her seems to have also struck this tool. The burn pattern on the outside of the tool seems to match that of Aurora's scar.
So while this is happening, and while I'm assuming I go through it and stuff, I will respectfully move my cloak so that I can look at the scar and make sure that's the case.
Roll for size. Wait, what?
Damn it.
So be very specific about what you do with that tool.
I will exasperately, I believe that's how you say it, attempt to match the tool, the marking of the tool with the scar on her chest.
When you say match, what do you mean?
Like touch.
Ah, okay.
Like one on each other, yeah.
Make me the most important Arcana check this session. Ooh boy. Oh.
No.
Fucking shit.
That was just to confirm, that was meant to be trained, correct?
Yeah, this is trained.
Yeah, then that's all, folks.
Alright, you can see energy course through the object and into Aurora. You can see that the scar seems to deepen. Aurora coughs up blood, but is still unconscious.
What are you doing?
I will now make private rolls.
Okay.
Okay. The energy is
Look
still
here.
charged.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it to Jinso. Look here. I'm gonna show him the scar. And
Is
I'm
that
gonna show
thing?
it her scar.
What's that?
Look, I'm guessing here, right? But I assume that her and this thing are linked in some way now, right? Because I don't know about you, but I doubt that the exact same scar was on this thing as on her.
You think it took her magic, possibly her life force?
That's the only thing I can assume right now, but I'm worried that I might be making it worse if I'm not careful. Looks like this got deeper in.
Well, do we have any options?
So you're saying that if it took it away, it can possibly put it back?
He'll gulp as he just stares at that sentence. Very worried that he might just end up killing someone. It's the only thing I can think of.
Well then, I guess we just gotta do it. You focus on the magic. I'll try to do the operation.
Alright. You may roll Arcana with advantage, Fabio. Private roll. Aurora coughs up blood. Do you wish to try again?
Worried for his experience or lack thereof with magic, he'll hesitantly wait for any response from the cough, and seeing as none appear, he will quietly say, "Please guide me," and then he'll try it again.
Arcana check, advantage. Private roll. Aurora will once again cough, this time more fiercely, her breath becoming ragged.
Is it working? Or...
Not the way it should.
If he's able to do it again, then he shall do so.
Okay. Make me an Arcana check at advantage. Aurora suddenly starts awake, her eyes shining with the light they once had before. Pain courses through her body, causing her to shake and cry. Fabio and Genzo stand over her. The damage done to her frame restored somewhat, but the scar has taken its toll. Aurora, you take 9 points of constitution damage.
Oh. Oh, wow. My constitution is now 5. What happened?
Explosion!
Fabio will just lay the implement on the ground and kind of just back away, worried at the effects of what happened. Or rather, examining the damage done.
As you take a closer look, you can see that her body is gravely affected by the scar. You can see the ragged breath. You can see the slow response. In her weakened state, Aurora has a maximum HP pool of 16.
I guess you're back.
I think so. She's not going to try to move. Not going to try to sit up.
Yeah, easy there. You were almost gone.
He'll look back at the implement, and is the like scar shape still on it?
It is.
Less the restoration wouldn't work here, right?
I
You
wouldn't
don't know.
cast spells on me at this point.
I could take all the exposure.
I think the question we should be asking is she still a blank?
Yeah, do you have any magic? Still.
The blank? What?
I wouldn't try using it, but
Wait, do I still feel my magic, Arcadum, or is it long gone?
Yes.
I think I can still feel my mana. But
Would
the
you have my
that's-
last purging person to get your exposure down some?
I have some purging potions, I think. Oh, but not much of anything else. Looks down at her ragged clothing.
Oh, move my cloak back. Covered.
Thanks. But yeah, I think I did make 2 of them before, if they survived whatever happened to me.
Say again?
Did her potions survive
Yes.
this event? Okay, cool. Then she will kind of be like, you might need to help me sit up for a bit so I can actually drink and not drown in a potion purging. But yeah, with some help, she'll sit up and attempt to drink the potion of purging. Does that help my exposure? Now. Am I whispering too much? Does that lower my exposure, or is it still sitting high?
Oh, it's at 9 right now.
Okay. So the purging potion moved it to 9, or it goes down to 7?
Oh, 7. Excuse me. Yes.
All right, cool. Thank you. Well, at least that works on me now. Is the device that we're using going to be still charged and just sitting like to the side of Fabio?
It is.
Well, I would like to attempt to arcana it. Any special, like, disadvantage? Normal?
Normal roll.
Oh, great.
The mysteries of the device, the tool still elude you, but it seems that your first initial belief that it controls energy directly seems to, well, you seem to have had about as intimate of a demonstration of that process as you possibly can.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
So, bar the, I guess, scream appearance you now have, it's safe to assume you're as okay as you can be.
As okay as I could be, I feel like it'd be a chore just to stand up, to breathe.
What? What happened? How did this happen? Like,
Do I remember how this happened?
Yeah, you remember exploding and touching the lightning.
Yeah. I thought the suit would protect me, it seems even it had its limits. So, rooms full of exposure are fine. Arcane lightning, not so much.
Right.
And she will try
You
to
say-
chuckle, but start coughing.
You just say you touched the what?
Yeah. Yeah, I did this to myself. And at this point,
That
she will try to
explains it.
properly sit up as best she can.
I'm gonna try it and take all the exposure.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration, but I'm gonna take all the exposure. Like the 2 she would get, I would take instead.
Oh, that's not what I thought you guys were doing. Okay, lesser restoration. Excuse me, lesser restoration. Will. Here's 1 point of your Constitution damage.
Ooh. Oh wait,
With
no,
some
you already did
time.
it for me.
Yes, I took the exposure. With some time,
Oh no,
we could
Arcadum
probably get you
fixed it
back in
for
the
me.
condition.
I have.
Well, I guess
I
that's
suppose.
some good news.
Also, it's safe to say that that fuss is gone.
Yes, but I made 3 more successfully.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
Well, you try to get some rest. I think the rest of us are gonna try to do the same for a bit. All right.
Yeah, that sounds.
Are you sure? We were in a hurry.
I mean, it won't do us any good if you're still, a magic covered ghost right now. So I think you'd
I
rather
mean-
rest for a bit.
I suppose. I was gonna say all you really need me for is reading stuff at this point. Put me in one of those suits and give me a shoulder to lean on, and I should be able to help. But I get it. I get it. And she'll kind of like shuffle back and lean on this this debris, if there's anything that she can lean on.
Yeah.
What was your original Constitution score, real quick, Aurora? So I'm trying to do some math.
The original
12.
was 14.
14?
14.
Yes, it's 14.
My brain. Oh yeah, it was 14. Boy. That's getting
Alright.
plus 2s.
So now you're at 6.
It's out of 14. That's the difference of 8.
Well, I
That-
guess we gotta
Thanks.
rest up for a bit.
How many times can I cast?
Y'all want to take shifts, or
Purge.
Sure. I can take first watch.
All right. The party prepares. Take a long rest, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna say something?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this because I still have 2 more, and Akana put me down and I'll be able to do it again, and I still have two more level 3s, 2 more level 2 spell slots. So that's effectively we can do 3 a day. In that in that cycle.
I mean, if you did want to go and continue making those suits, I could spend the time with someone's assistance making some more potions. At least we can optimize the time.
I think
Well-
the rest of them can do that while I take care of you.
Well,
Mhm.
we're at time, so you guys can talk about that
Yes.
over the week. So we'll go ahead and stop it there. Good sesh, guys.
Okie dokie.
Kind of
Yeah.
wild. People exploded.
Kind of what? I exploded.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Does not appear to be any fan art.
No.
Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in a bit. Next up, we have is Saints and Sinners, which starts in 1 hour. So I'll see you guys there. Bye bye, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Not dead.